Hey guys, what is up? A2Bubster here with another episode of my Minecraft Hunger Games series. Today I am using the kit Stomper again, as like my previous video was, and I am joined by Cedit17. You could probably see him there for a sec. Basically we just got a bunch of dirt, and he was Ender Mage, so he TP'd me up into the tower, and we basically just built the tower. And basically, yeah, so right here we get a bunch of dirt. He had some wood, so we could do stuff. I don't remember. I think we made some swords or something like that. Yeah, we did. And basically from here, I just set out making a really sick tower. Right here, I see this guy kind of getting close as I start making my Thor protection because we don't want to die from those Thors. They're really annoying for when you're trying to tower, but right here we see this guy that's about to come up, and I'm like, oh, I better get him. So I delete the block, and luckily it's the right block, and I end up killing him with my Stomper. I'm not sure, it might have been like a hit or two, but he had a lot of stone stuff, so we end up getting stone swords and like picks and stuff like that, which is definitely a good thing. Right here I found a little lake kind of close to our tower, so I was like, oh, I might as well make a couple dirt blocks out there just in case we ever need to like evacuate, because I've had like full iron people falling into our tower from other bases and stuff like that, and that's not fun. So I just like to have a little escape route for him just in case, because he can't jump down because he is Ender Mage. And right here there's actually like something there, I don't remember, but he puts his portal down and I fall, which is kind of funny, but luckily I fall under it, so I get pulled back up. And right now we got about 50 players left, a little less right here. And basically this guy's talking about the new Spider-Man kit, and believe it or not, my friend from my other videos, I know him in real life too, his name is Lego CJ Man 1. He actually came up with the kit, and like a little proof if you don't believe me, is on the forums under Lego CJ Man 1. He came up with a kit called Spider, and they tweaked it a little to add like the snowball effect and like the cooldown, but still I think that's pretty cool. One of the people that was high up on the forums commented on it. It was like ZZY or something like that. He commented on his thing saying it's really cool, and then now they made it into a kit, which is definitely cool. So, yeah, I just kind of thought I'd add that. It's pretty cool. Right here I see this guy, and I fail at stomping him, and then I end up just like hitting him a bunch with my sword instead. And he did get me very low. One more hit till I would die, and I did not have any food. And for those of you who don't know, Stomper, what it does is every single time you jump, it takes 2 hearts. So I couldn't fall down one more time, otherwise I would have died. So that was definitely a good thing that I made that little place over to that lake. So I jumped down here and searched for food, and just maybe like an apple or two, or just something that I could find lying on the ground, maybe like a pig or something, somewhere close. But unfortunately I could not find anything, and Cedits later here said that he saw someone coming, so I asked him to TP me up, and I got TP'd up, and there actually was that guy right there, Banana something, I believe, I'm not sure. But right here we're at about 45 players, 30 about here, and basically Cedits jumps down because I think he endermaged someone up and knocked him down. The dude like fell off or something, so he decided to go down and get the loot, and luckily that guy had stew, so Cedits does save my life pretty much right there, and he comes back up and gives me some of that stew, which is very nice, because obviously I wouldn't really do much if I can't stomp on anyone and my kid is Stomper and we're in a tower, so I just drink all of this soup that's right here because I was kind of missing some hunger and some health. And so yeah, just like that, we're doing pretty good again. And it's pretty late into the game. It's about 13 minutes, so we knew the feast was going to happen. And I saw this weird tower, and there was like someone in it, but I couldn't see them, so that was kind of weird. But they were like building stuff, and as you can see, the connection's really bad. This HP wizard dude just relogs, and he's under the tower, and I couldn't see him like relogging or moving or anything, so I just relogged, and everything was fine, so I could see him down there moving. He had a little iron. He didn't really have like a ton, but I decided to back off or something in mid-jump, so Cedits ender mages me up, and right here he actually dies to this blind monk viper dude with full iron actually under our tower, and I was like, okay, I see his name tag down there, I kind of want to kill him, but I do not want to die. It's pretty risky, but I still need to get it because we need armor. So right here I jump, and he goes up 1 block, and so I freak out. I grab this loot, and actually, I don't know if I got it on tape or not, but Seedits actually ender mages him up. Yeah, right there. And I didn't notice this at the time, but he actually did end up killing the dude with full iron. His loot was on top of like a tree. And I was like, oh my gosh, we just killed a full iron dude. And actually, all the credit goes to Seedits because I did not do it. So I just kind of grabbed this loot. There's some stew in here. That was nice. Some food. A ton of mushrooms, which is very good because now we can have some stew. And I kind of fail, of course, like I always do with Stomper. And I walk right off the tower. But yeah, that's pretty cool. We got a bunch of stew. We got food. We got iron. And also, this iron armor is here, and he actually had like a set and a half of iron. He had more armor than he even needed. He must have killed someone else with like full iron or a bunch more armor or iron or something like that, because he definitely had enough armor for both of us. As you can see, there are like some boots, chest plates. He actually had like 2 chest plates. I have a bunch of armor, and there's some more down there also, which is very nice. So I'm decided to have him ender mage me up, and then I can just basically kill him, or not kill him. Why would I kill him? He's my teammate. Give him some armor, drop him some stuff, and just go back and get some more. He didn't really have much armor, and so at this point, I have almost full iron, except I have leather boots, and Seedits is only missing his legs, I do believe. Yeah, only his leggings, and he has full iron almost too. So we're looking pretty good. The feast is right here, and I ended up building over to it. That's usually what I do at this point of the game when there's like a feast and we have like a tower team. I usually just tower over to it because we end up towering at spawn. So I just make a little perch right here with these remaining 3 blocks that we had. And so I see there were like a lot of full iron people fighting down there. And it's not really a good thing when you have this much armor to just like go randomly down. So right here I decided to stomp on this guy, and I did hit him. I don't know, I obviously didn't do enough damage. He probably got low on health, but he did not die right there, unfortunately. And I was actually not paying attention at the time, but the feast started, and right there I noticed, oh crap, there's some chests. I better start grabbing it, and this guy just freaks me out with that lava. So I decided to refill my soup and basically just go back and try to see what I can get. So I got a diamond chest plate right there, a strength potion I decided to put in my inventory to use in a sec, another strength potion right there, a health potion. I splashed that strength one down right as he comes, and he hits me in lava. That was terrifying. I honestly thought I was going to die right there, but I actually didn't take too much damage. I only used a couple stews on that. And so then I have my strength potion, and I'm basically just like trying to PvP as best as I can. It's kind of hard when there are 2 people right next to each other and you're like in lava. But luckily, that guy actually did end up dying. And then right here, this guy comes with like diamond leggings, and I was like freaking out, so I hit him into the lava, and he died too. I guess he didn't really have any stew, which is lucky for me. But just like that, I have a ton of this like diamond armor everywhere, and I'm like, oh, I have so much diamond armor. What am I gonna do? So I basically just put a little of it on, and I just raid the feast, and then in a sec, while I'm raiding the feast, Seedits ends up jumping into one of the little water ponds that's down here. As you can see, there's like one on the right. I think I made another one. Yeah, I made another one, and he just jumps into that. And I'm just getting some more potions right here. And there's some diamond armor. Now, both of us have full armor, obviously. There's some leggings on the ground that he grabs right there. And just like that, we have full armor. Some diamond. So I grabbed some TNT also, just to blow it up. I kept some extras, just in case we had to, like, blow something up or we wanted to do something with it, which we ended up doing. But right here we do blow up the feast. Just check to make sure that all the stuff is blown up. You don't want to leave like an extra chest. That'd be bad. So right here I see this house and I see this noob, and I'm like, oh, I think I know what this is doing. And yes, of course he was a Kaya. I mean, obviously he's Kaya. Who builds like a little Kaya platform in the middle of the desert? That's like inconspicuous. And this guy was just kind of sitting around in the wall, and there was a team of like a bunch of noobs just sitting there, and we're like, oh my god. And it was kind of funny, but that guy was like lagging or something. And we were just like chasing him and just running around killing all the noobs, and they decided to like hide in the houses and stuff like that. And then this guy was trying to like spring the Kai or something. I don't know. He was an ender mage. And then Seedits just kill that digger over there, and I'm chasing this Jamie Gee. and I knock him in with his friend, and then his friend, I guess, was in there the whole time, not even realizing what was happening, just digging. And then he's like, oh, I can ender mage him up. I'm like, wait a second, I have lava. And then they're like, oh crap, because I just dumped a bunch of lava there. And then I decided to dump some more on the other side. And then that guy is like screaming, get in your boats, which comes back later. But I thought that was just hilarious. He decides to try to come and hit me, and so I dumped lava right on him. And then we were having a good laugh about that. And I was like, should I stomp him? I'll just stomp him. So I stomped that one, I knocked him in, and then that guy falls in a little lava hole down there. And then Seedits does ender mage me up right there, which is pretty good, because just like that, we pretty much just completely owned a team of like really bad noobs, and then this guy was running the whole time. So eventually we caught up with him, and we were like, oh, we gotta get him. So yeah, he was their cultivator, and we basically killed him. So now the noob team is pretty much done. I'm gonna skip ahead here. We got like two people left to kill. And this guy is like, how do you pick a kit? He actually did end up knowing how to pick a kit. He was just pretending to be a noob. But I just kind of told him just in case. And right here, he is in this little tower. But we're like, are you kidding me? This is easy. We got an ender mage. So we just ender mage him into the wall. And he just runs. And basically, we just come and own him. I mean, like, look at this. He's just running. We combo him. He pulls out a lava bucket, but he doesn't really have a chance to use it because we end up just hitting him. And actually, he found like a dungeon, or he killed someone that found a dungeon. Because right here, you can see there's like a little enchanted book there. So I tried to find out what it was. And it was actually an Infinity 1 book, which is like, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty rare, because that's definitely a very good enchantment for your bow. That means, like, for those of you who don't know, it's basically you shoot one arrow, and then, or you only need one arrow, and you can shoot unlimited times before your bow breaks, obviously. But right here, this guy's in the tower, and we're trying to ender mage him, but actually, it turns out there's like a glitch where if you are in a boat, it does not work. So, it's kind of funny. He was camping at the force field, and as you can see, Seedits is trying to ender mage him, but it's not working because he's sitting in a boat. So, it's kind of weird. We were like, it's not working. So I decided to just, like, why not just go up there? And so I kind of had to run really far away, you can see. But, you can see his tower off in the distance. But I grabbed some water, and he wasn't really paying attention to me. I told Ditz to create a diversion and just kind of make him watch him. So that's actually what he was doing. Like, I didn't even pay attention to me till I was really close to the top. And sorry, this kind of takes a while, but I'm basically just trying to get up to the top of the tower and kill the last noob before we can have our epic battle, or choose what to do before, like, to choose the victor of the Hunger Games. But yeah, this guy was, I don't remember what kid he was, but he was just camping on the top. In a sec, when I get up there, you can see he had just a ton of boats, because he knew that Seedits was an ender mage, and he wanted to use that to his advantage to make us try to climb up into the tower. But I was Stomper, so that's why I decided to go up, because if I fell, I wouldn't die. I'd only take 2 hearts. So right here, he sees me, and I combo him a little bit, hit him a couple times. And he was hitting me with snowballs. He made like a little snowball platform right there, but the water didn't go away. So that's okay. He's right here shooting snowballs at me, and then I hit him like once with my ender pearl on accident, I think. And then I'm like, you know what, screw this. I'm just going to try to throw an ender pearl. And so I throw one up at the ceiling, and I end up behind him. And look at this. There are a ton of boats. And so I'm just like, freaking out. And then I kill him. And in the chat, I typed, noob get some justice, because we basically won, and I was really happy. And I mean, look at this, there were a bunch of boats just sitting here. He had a boat in his inventory, and that was kind of funny. I accidentally went in a boat and like fell off, but I got TP'd back up. So he wanted to see the boats, Seedits did, so I'm like, oh god, I gotta knock him off. So I got some snowballs, and as he was coming up, I decided to hit him a couple times. And he tried to get the water away, or to get the stuff away, or drop sand on him. I don't really know what he was thinking, but he took the water away from the sand. And then he decided to TP me into the wall, but I was like half stuck in the block. And so I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't ender pearl away, because the force field's right there. But, yeah, he just ender mages me all the way at the bottom, and I was like, oh. So I throw some snowballs at him, and right here's our TNT victory, and boom, just like that, I get the win. So that was definitely a very nice game. Good game to you, Seedit17. Sorry I haven't really got any videos out recently, but I hope you guys like this one. So please be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Peace out, you guys.